Maddon was to meet with pitching coach Chris Bosio and the Cubs front office to discuss their starting rotation and also the makeup of the bullpen. Game date time matchup TVGM the 1st of October 14 8 p.m. ETCHC at LAD TBS GM the 2nd of October 15 7:30 p.m. CHC at LAD TBS GM the 3rd of October 17 9 p.m. LAD at CHC TBS GM the 4th of October 18 8 or 9 p.m. LAD at CHC TBS GM the 5th of October 19 8 p.m. LAD at CHC TBS GM the 6th of October 21 4 or 8 p.m. CHC at LAD TBS GM the 7th of October 22 7:30 p.m. CHC at LAD TBS. I don't know that we want to get an extra guy in the bullpen, but maybe change guys is a possibility, Maddon said on Friday. But again, that would be, I think, the more likely scenario as opposed to adding somebody new or an extra one. Dress for nlcs get Cubs postseason gear. Hector Rondon has been with the Cubs through the NLDS even though he wasn't on the postseason roster, and he may be someone they add. The right-hander has appeared in 11 games in his career against the Dodgers, holding them to a .111 batting average. Plus, Maddon may need to make sure there's a fresh arm in the bullpen after closer Wade Davis did extra work in Game 5, getting the final 7 outs on Thursday against the Nationals. You need the bench to match up like we were able to match up in some of these NLDS games, Maddon said. With the pinch hitting being aggressive, the defensive maneuvering being aggressive, with all of that, it's just the way of the world right now. Maddon said Edwards did have problems with his command, but the right-hander is still a big part of the Cubs' success. I've told Edwards before, if you want to be a quality relief pitcher in the big leagues, you have to have a short memory, Maddon said. Edwards was the only Cubs reliever who appeared in all 5 NLDS games against the Nationals, and he also gave up the most runs. He was charged with 6 earned runs on 2 hits and 4 walks over 213 innings, while he struck out 4. Edwards would have a good outing, followed by a not-so-good appearance. He was sharp in Game 1, striking out 2 of the 3 batters he faced. But in Game 2, he served up Bryce Harper's tying home run in the Nationals' 6-3 win. Edwards struck out 1 of the 3 batters faced in Game 3, and then he walked both batters he faced in the 8th inning in Game 4 and was pulled. Both runners scored in the Nationals' 50 win. On Thursday, Edwards walked the Nationals' Michael A. Taylor to open the 7th and was pulled. He's been good, Maddon said of Edwards, who has been projected as a potential closer. Even after the home run by Harper, he had a really good outing right after that. Everything was right, it just didn't play out. This kid is going to be so good over the next several years. You have to help guide him through it at this moment. I love that he does eject negativity rather quickly. How confident was Edwards that the Cubs would advance to the NLCS, he told reporters. See you in LA, Maddon laughed. He's into initials, Maddon said of Edwards, whose nickname is CJ. Carey Muscat has covered the Cubs since 1987, and for MLB.com since 2001. She writes a blog, Muscat Ramblings, and you can follow her on Twitter at Carey Muscat. This story was not subject to the approval of Major League Baseball or its clubs.